Hi everyone, I'm the Idea Maker, and today I'm going to be reacting to Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 1, Episode 3, The Southern Air Temple. And the last time that we left off, we had a showdown between Aang and Zuko. I'm not saying Ong. I know the memes from the live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender. So at this point, the Fire Nation went and they came to the Sokka and Katara's tribe of waterbenders and was trying to see where the Avatar was, because it has something to do with his family, from what I remember and from what I know about this. So something has to do with the fact that he's trying to make his dad proud, from what I know and from what I remember. I might be a little bit ahead, but it's okay. This is a good reminder and a good refresher, especially because I am going to be reacting to the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender series as well. All 3 seasons, which only season 1 is out right now. They're filming seasons 2 and 3, which I think that they're filming them back to back, if I'm correct. Maybe I'm wrong. But from what I know, we're going to be seeing some more stuff from Aang, Katara, and Sokka and Appa, which at this point, from my favorites so far, I love Aang. He's hilarious. He's cool. Katara, I like her so far. Sokka is a much of a downer, but I still find him to be all right. I like Uncle Iroh. I love Uncle Iroh. He's like a laid back but serious uncle that it's like you kind of want him as an uncle in a way. Zuko is such a hothead because, I mean, of course, he's part of the Fire Nation. Everybody knows that the Fire Nation people, like the Fire Nation, or at least the armies of the Fire Nation, they're very, very aggressive and very violent in nature. But I think, if I'm correct, this is because of Fire Lord Ozai, I believe. Maybe I don't remember. I gotta remember a lot of this again. So we're gonna find out what happens here after Aang got captured by Zuko and the Fire Army and escaped, after Katara convinced Sokka to help to retrieve Aang back. And now they're gonna go to the North Pole, so that way they could be able to find a waterbender for both Aang and Katara to be able to learn the importance of waterbending. So let's go ahead and dive right into the reaction for Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 1, Episode 3 right now.
Wait till you see it, Katara. The Air Temple is one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Aang, I know you're excited, but it's been 100 years since you've been home.
That's why I'm so excited.
It's just that a lot can change in all that time.
I know, but I need to see it for myself.
What happened to the Air Temple then? Something tells me that something's not right.
Wake up, Sokka. Temple, here we come.
Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
Temple later.
Come on, we better get a move on. What's he gonna do?
Sokka, wake up! There's a prickle snake in your sleeping bag.
Huh.
Get it off! Get it off! Wait, you're awake. Let's go.
Perfect. Good for you, Aang. Good for you.
Captain Zhao.
It's Commander now. And General Iroh, great hero of our nation.
Retired General.
Oh.
Our ship is being repaired.
Uh-oh.
That's quite a bit of damage.
Yes. You wouldn't believe what happened. Uncle, tell Commander Zhao what happened.
Yes, I will do that. It was incredible. What, did we crash or something?
Oh, wow!
Prince Zuko, show Commander Zhao your respect. We would be honored to join you. Do you have any ginseng tea? It's my favorite.
Iroh, what kind of story are you going to tell him now is what I want to know.
Hey, stomach, be quiet, all right? I'm trying to find us some food.
Huh. Oh, no. Well,
Hey,
that's
Who ate
not
all my
enough.
blubbered seal jerky?
oh,
Probably Aang.
that was food? I used it to start the campfire last night.
Ah.
Sorry.
Ew, what? Oh, no
Was it
wonder the
that
flavor
bad?
smelled so good.
Did it look that unappetizing or inedible looking?
Before we get to the temple, I want to talk to you about the airbenders.
What about
Oh
him?
no.
Well, I just want you to be prepared for what you might see.
Oh no.
They killed my mother. They could have done the same to your people.
Just
Oh
because no one
no.
has seen an airbender doesn't mean the Fire Nation killed them all. They probably escaped.
It's been 100 years though, Aang.
The only way to get to an airbender temple is on a flying bison. And I doubt the Fire Nation has any flying bison. Right, Appa?
I like the optimism, Aang. Let's just hope that maybe there's something good that came from everything even that past 100 years. But I really feel like something bad happened though.
There it is. The Southern Air Temple.
Oh wow.
And by year's end, the Earth Kingdom capital will be under our rule. The
Oh,
Fire
great.
Lord will finally claim victory in this war.
If my father thinks the rest of the world will follow him willingly, then he is a fool.
2 years at sea
Uh-huh.
have done little to temper your tongue. So, how is your search for the Avatar going?
Uh-oh.
My fault entirely.
Uh-huh.
We haven't found him yet.
Did you really expect to? The Avatar died 100 years ago, along with the rest of the Airbenders. Unless you found some evidence that the Avatar is alive.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Uncle. We're going.
He
Commander
knows.
Zhao, we interrogated the crew as you instructed. They confirmed Prince Zuko had the Avatar in custody.
Oh! Oh no. Wow. So your own crew betrayed you. This is what happens when you got an ego.
You're lucky enough to be one of the first outsiders to ever visit an airbender temple, and all you can think about is food?
I'm just a simple guy with simple needs.
That's how we all feel sometimes.
This place used to be full of monks and lemurs and bison. Now there's just a bunch of weeds.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much things have changed.
I mean, it's been 100 years. Oh. Okay. Oh. Yikes.
Aang 7, Sokka 0.
Making him feel better is putting me in a world of hurt.
Well, I mean, he is an airbender. Oh.
We should tell him.
Aang, there's something you need to see.
Yeah, he's gonna have to see this.
You know, you can't protect him forever.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a kid too. He's gonna most likely find out either way.
Who's that?
Monkey Gyatso, the greatest airbender in the world.
Oh yeah, I remember Gyatso. I remember Monk
But
Gyatso.
the true secret is in the gooey center.
Oh, wow.
This whole Avatar thing. Maybe the monks made a mistake.
The only mistake they made was telling you before you turned 16.
Oh, wow.
Your questions will be answered when you're old enough to enter the Air Temple Sanctuary. Inside, you will meet someone who will guide you on your journey.
Who is it?
When you are ready, he will reveal himself to you.
I see.
Are you going to help me with these cakes or not?
All right.
At least he had a friend in Gyatso as when he was before he got okay. At least Gyatso was cool.
You must miss him.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
The Air Temple Sanctuary. There's someone I'm ready to meet.
After 100 years, I believe it. Is that person even alive though?
No one could have survived in there for 100 years.
It's not impossible. I survived in the iceberg for that long.
Good point.
True.
Katara, whoever's in there might help me figure out this Avatar thing.
And whoever's in there might have a medley of delicious cured meats.
Sokka. Not now. All right. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into with this. Well, this isn't freaky at all.
So a 12-year-old boy bested you and your firebenders.
Oh, no.
I underestimated him once, but it will not happen again.
No, it will not. Because you won't have a second chance.
Commander Zhao, I've been hunting the Avatar for 2 years and I...
That's failed. Capturing the Avatar is too important to leave in a teenager's hands. He's mine now.
Oh, great. That's something
More tea,
else.
please.
How about that? Iroh wants his tea. What? What is this?
Statues?
That's it?
Where's the meat?
Who said that there was meat?
But it feels like I know them somehow. Look, that one's an airbender, and this one's a waterbender. They're lined up in a pattern. Air, water, earth, and fire. That's the Avatar cycle. Of course. They're avatars.
So they were the previous
All these
ones.
people are your past lives, Aang.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Hitara, you really believe in that stuff?
It's true. When the Avatar dies, he's reincarnated into the next nation in the cycle.
Oh, wow. So who is this guy? Oh, well, that's not freaky at all either. Oh.
Firebender, nobody make a sound.
Stop. Stop, Asaka.
That firebender won't know what hit him.
Is that an animal?
Dinner.
Oh, great. Well, this just became the battle for either food or a pet. Oh! Well, what'd you expect, Sokka?
I have hundreds of warships under my command. And you're just a banished prince.
Oh.
No home, no allies. Your own father doesn't even want you.
You're wrong.
Oh, what?
If your father really wanted you home, he would have let you return by now. Avatar or no
Ooh.
avatar.
Oh.
But in his eyes, you are a failure and a disgrace to the Fire Nation.
Oh, jeez.
An Agni Kai at sunset.
Very well.
Okay.
It's a shame your father won't be here to watch me humiliate you. I guess your uncle will do.
Wow.
Have you forgotten what happened last time you dueled the master?
I
He
will
got
never
burned?
forget.
Was the person that dueled him his dad? Would make sense.
Firebenders?
Ooh.
You're here?
Oh no. Who is that? Is that Ki?
So,
Oh no.
Aang, I wasn't really gonna eat the lemur, okay? Oh, man. Come on, Aang. Everything will be alright.
Oh,
Let's get
no.
out of here.
What's happening? Oh no. Glowing statue say what? Oh, is this happening everywhere?
Send word to the Fire Lord immediately.
Oh
The
no.
Avatar has returned.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is not gonna go well.
Snap outfit!
Whoa! Whoa!
He found out firebenders killed Gyatso.
it's his Avatar spirit. He triggered it. I'm gonna try.
If you can!
Before he blows us off the mountain.
Before everybody dies! Oh well, this is not great. At all.
Remember your firebending basics, Prince Zuko. They are your greatest weapons.
I refuse to let him win.
He has too much of an ego. You know, Zuko has way too much of an ego. If Zhao wins, it's because of Zuko's ego.
Basics, Zuko. Break his root.
Oh, great. I wonder how firebenders do it with their, with their abilities, especially their skin. That's what I wonder. Oh! Oh! Sweep the leg! Oh, man. I'm actually hoping Zuko would win. He bested him in combat.
Do it.
Oh, wow.
That's it? Your father raised a coward.
Next time you get in my
Uh-oh.
way, I promise. I won't hold back.
Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. You showed him a small amount of mercy. Duck! Oh. Oh, sheesh.
Oh, Prince Zuko, do not taint your victory.
True.
This is how the great Commander Zhao acts in defeat.
Ooh.
Disgraceful.
It is.
Even in exile, my nephew is more honorable than you.
Ooh. Man, Iroh's got class.
You really mean that, Uncle?
Of course. I told you ginseng tea is my favorite.
I love Zhao. I'm telling you.
I know you're upset. How hard it is to lose the people you love. I went through the same thing when I lost my mom. Both Gyatso and the other airbenders may be gone. But you still have a family. Sokka and I. Now.
That's a good way to calm him down.
Katara and I aren't gonna let anything happen to you. Promise.
Same here. We're on this journey together.
It wasn't your fault. But you were right. And if firebenders found this temple, that means they found the other ones too. I really am the last airbender.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's packed. You ready to go? How is Roku supposed to help me if I can't talk to him? Maybe you'll find a way.
Is it like a spiritual thing? Oh.
Looks like you made a new friend, Sokka.
Mm-hmm.
Can't talk. Must eat.
Hmm.
Hey, little guy.
Is this supposed to be Momo?
We're all that's left of this place. We have to stick together. Katara? Sokka? Say hello to the newest member of our family. What are you gonna name him? Momo.
There we go. That was good. That was a really good episode. I really like that one. All right, let's go ahead and get into the discussion part of the episode. So, that was Avatar The Last Airbender Season 1, Episode 3. I actually found this to be a little bit tough to watch, especially because I've been through something like this myself with the loss of my grandmother, and sometimes I do find it difficult to be able to keep on processing the fact that she's gone, and I totally get how Aang feels. But, you know, in the words of the Lord, he does say that he is closest to those who are brokenhearted. And I still am brokenhearted, and I know that the Lord's still working on me to keep on pressing through the tough situations of life and the tough situation of my grandmother not being here, which, of course, I would still want her to be here. I mean, it's crazy to think that it's been 4 months now, and there's not a day in this life that I would, you know, say that it's better off without her, because honestly, it's never been better without her. And, you know, her being in my life has always been an important aspect to me because, you know, to be realistic, she was my mom and my dad. When my mom was at work and having to help support me and to support the family, and with my grandmother being retired and my grandfather being retired, my mom was the only one at the time who was able to help, you know, raise me and support, you know, financially to raise me and support me. And I'm so grateful that my grandmother was here to be able to get to see me grow up and getting to be a part of my life. And I'm so grateful that I've always been a part of her life. And that's always something that I am always going to be grateful to God for. And you know, like, Aang should be grateful for Gyatso being in that part of his life, despite, you know, having for him to lose people at a young age, and then him having to be frozen in ice for a long amount of time. And it's just difficult to be able to process that. And I definitely understand where he's coming from. I feel like it's important to acknowledge it in every single way possible, because if you don't acknowledge it now, then you're never going to acknowledge it at all. And I feel like suppressing your feelings is going to be one of the more difficult things to do, especially if you want for your life to be better, and if you want for yourself to just let go of any type of feelings that are going to keep weighing you down. And I think letting it out in the open also helps you to breathe a little bit better in the situation that you're in. I feel like Avatar The Last Airbender, it's a good series when it comes to discussing about the meanings of finding a new definition of family, and then finding a way in life without having to feel like if you're always going to be lost. And I feel like Katara and Sokka are amongst the best when in terms of family. I mean, like, they're like siblings to Aang. And I feel like with everything, they are the best support that he's got. And I know later on down the road, he does have good support in Toph, from what I know, because I don't know much about any of the other characters except, you know, I know that Toph is a blind earthbender, but I don't know much about any of the other ones. And I know that she comes later on in season 2, which I'm really excited to get to see her, because from clips that I've seen, she's pretty funny and she's awesome, and I love her. But I do believe that, you know, even though that I personally don't believe in the in a reincarnation or the afterlife or any of that, I do believe that a good representation of how, you know, like how the past lives that Aang has as an avatar is related to how angels will protect us. And, you know, in Christian culture, how the angels of the Lord will protect us in everywhere that we go, and that when we need any help whatsoever, that, you know, it's the Holy Spirit that comes to us when we pray and ask Him, or the Lord Jesus Christ, or even God Himself for help. And, you know, when we ask, you know, Him for help, He will give us the answer despite us not knowing what the outcome is going to be. And that's what I feel like is a great parallelism to different customs and cultures, is that we always believe that there's someone spiritual that will be able to help us, to guide us through the difficulties of our problems, and being able to get us closer to that spiritual relationship that we desire. And whether if it's, you know, we believe in God, or whether we believe in a previous reincarnate, a previous version of ourselves in a different life, or if we believe in any other different culture, it's always on the same level that we're always believing in something bigger than ourselves to help us navigate through the struggles of life. And I think that it's a very important message. A very important message to be able to convey and wrap our heads around. I think it is important to know that these are some things that we should acknowledge on the terms of us trying to feel like if things are not going our way, we're not going to be able to get out of it. I think that spirituality is a very important thing, and maintaining that relationship with ourselves and God, or ourselves with whatever other deity that you guys worship or follow or believe in. And I'm not going to criticize or at all, because like I said, this channel is a safe space to learn different customs, different cultures, and know who we are as people, and getting to see what kind of bridges we can be able to come together with. And, you know, I feel like this is an important matter that we should be able to talk about and discuss. This is not something that I feel like should be swept under the rug and put away. I think that it is important to recognize that when we are going through something, we can be able to recognize what keeps us holding on to life and holding on to the future. And, you know, we have our family that we always are going to be with, but we also have that family that we also get to make ourselves as well, because blood is not always just going to be family. You know, even the people that we are friends with, and the people that we've met and friends that we made along the way, those are also going to be our family too, if they really do show that amount of compassion and that amount of dignity and self-respect and respect to others. And I think that it's important to recognize that. But I do believe that Avatar: Last Airbender is getting interesting. Its plot is getting interesting. Its themes are actually very, very well explored and well written, to the point that I feel like there are great discussion points that you can be able to get out of it. And it's perfect. It's such a great tie-in into the things of life. And that's what I do love about this show so far. And I want to see what else they're going to continue with, to see what more spiritual things we're going to encounter in The Last Airbender. And with that, I'm just going to say thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to Avatar The Last Airbender Season 1, Episode 3. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social media, I have Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, aka X, my Discord, and my Discord server, and my TikTok accounts, which those links will be in the description below if you're watching on the main channel. If you guys are watching on the For Kids channel, I have Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok, which those links will be in the description below. And if you guys are wanting to see more videos like this, then please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you all, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next videos. Bye, guys!